Hello everybody and welcome back to U-Boat, the submarine simulator. This is Dr. Obsidia, and we are back after running into an enemy port and launching some torpedoes at a bunch of destroyers and patrol boats. But now we are going after this propeller noise here. It looks like they are coming this direction. We just recently were attacked by an airplane, so we're now submerged and very happy to be down here now. Our guys are working on trying to get the torpedoes loaded up, and we would probably like to have another T1 in there as well. But he's working on that. We are all ahead half, and we are trying to cut off this group here, so we're going to have to try to plot their course just to make sure that we are on the right track. Somewhere in this area right here. They could be anywhere in this big circle. So, kind of want to get centered where we think they're going, and then adjust accordingly. Oh, they're running from us. Okay, so they're going the other way. We're going to have to give chase if we want to try to catch them. And, unfortunately, that means decks awash. We need to get speed. And here I thought they were coming towards us.
Rohr 2 geladen. Rohr 4 geladen. Rohr 3 geladen.
Okay, we are decks awash now. We are still running on the electric engines, which I'm not sure why. We could just bring her up. The goal here was to get her running on diesel. The seas may just be a little bit too rough, but you know, running next to this airport down here has got me a little nervous. We've already gotten attacked once, and I'm not really keen to let it happen again. Let's bring her all the way up. If we switch to diesel and then go decks awash, maybe it'll stay with diesel.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Now we'll go decks awash and see if it sticks. Flip on the pump just in case. I mean, it's not gonna hurt anything.
Rohr 5 geladen.
That may not be good. I think there's people still outside. May have water in the bilge now. No, it's pumping out. No problem. Okay, so our diesel engine is now running. That's what we wanted. Just kind of had to trick it. Alright. Looks like we can't run straight through here for some reason. So, okay, we'll go north of them a little bit and see if we can't catch them. I assume they're probably traveling around 7 knots. Convoys tend to do that. Whoopsie. Coastal defense vessels. Not seeing them at the moment. We'll go under.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Haven't seen us yet. We're fine. We can go ahead and run a little deep. I'm not going to engage those things.
Aufseerohrtiefe. Schiffsschraubenherkerleu.
That's unfortunate. That's a little bit of a setback, but we do see where the other group is here that we're kind of following. Maybe outdistancing us. Wow, they really are outdistancing us at this point. Alright, I think we can come back up.
Tanks anblasen. 20 Meter.
Okay.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Go ahead and turn on the compressor or switch to red light. I think it's about to be sundown anyway, so we'll go ahead and do that. And they're kind of turning down here, but we're going to keep on our course.
Jawohl.
He's on the flak gun, that's good. We like him. See them in the distance. Coming back for more. Go decks awash and see if we can't hide from them. Okay, we're gonna go periscope depth, please. They're just a little too close for comfort. I don't see them on the horizon. I mean, if I looked, I could probably find them. Somewhere over in here. I'm not seeing them though on my screen. We're making it very hard to chase this group. Oh, these guys are coming up now. All right.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Let's plot them out. See where these guys are going. I think we've got a pretty good bead on them too. They're definitely right there. Okay. From our boat, the front of our boat to here is about 2 nautical miles, which I'm pretty happy with right now. Of course, the sun's going to go down, so there is that. All right, let's go ahead and go slow here. Dead slow, please. On the observation scope. I don't want him on the observation scope. Go to navigation for a minute. Switch to the attack, switch to the observation. Still got somebody in the hydros, we're good. We have patrol boats, it looks like. Alright, all stop. Looks like 3 patrol boats, coastal defense vessels. Alright, we don't want to have anything to do with these guys.
Jawohl.
I'll add half. Well, let's back off. I'm gonna back off from these guys first. I'll add half.
Sie den Kurs an. Jawohl.
I think it's we're pretty quiet, and for the most part, even though we're making 93 decibels, that's not that loud from this distance, and they're just chugging along, so they're not really listening to anything, I think. So I think we're okay. We're gonna go ahead and... Oh, are they just spinning around? Ooh, I don't know if they're on patrol. I'm gonna shut down some stuff here. We are cavitating, so we need to stop doing that. Let's go ahead, all ahead dead slow. And let's get her down below 30 meters.
50 Meter. 20 Meter.
Don't think they've seen us. Just a patrol route, I think. Oh, I thought he went into our baffles for a second. I thought he stopped to listen. All right, they're moving off. That's fine, but we're really losing that other group. We can bring the boat up.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
We'll head half.
Schneller, schneller.
Let's just get out of here. Come on now.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Most direct route to freedom.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Yeah, we're good. Let's get me out of here, please.
Alarm! Auf Gefecht! Gefechtsstation!
Oh no, another aircraft. Take us down 50 meters.
Alarm tauchen!
Aircraft is pretty high up.
Wechseln auf E-Motor!
We're already under. Stick our tail out of the water there to show them.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
We don't know where that aircraft is or what it's doing, but it looks like it might be veering off. Let's go ahead and stop around 40 meters. Circling a bit, looking for us. They did drop the depth charge on us back here, so they may be patrolling for us here. They're up to decks awash. Report that off. The headquarters that we're running into aircraft problems. It is nighttime, so I think that's not going to be a problem anymore. We're going to go ahead and surface. Sun is very low now, so aircraft should be returning home. Flip on our diesel compressor. We're already at red light.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
All right, we are continuing on our way.
Bestätigt.
All right, let's get back on the hydros.
Auf
Take a dip.
gehen.
See what we find here.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Go ahead and shut down some of the noise. We may have lost that group too.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe
There's a
von
big group up here.
vermutlich
This is new.
Zug.
Going. I can kind of see their angle here. It's definitely away from us.
Schneller, schneller!
We can surface the boat. Oh, yeah. Surface the boat and run straight north and see if we can't catch them.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Got our engineer running to the engines and back. I don't want to do emergency. All right, let's see if we can catch him.
Zeit für eine Pause.
All right, time to take a dip.
Auf Zero-Tiefe gehen. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
I'll stop.
Herr Kaloi, ich
Listen, yeah, I think we are going to catch these guys.
vermutlich ein Geleitzug.
I'll add half.
Tanks anblasen. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
I'll head through quarters.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Let's take a dip again as we track them down little by little. Kind of narrowing in. Usually I would probably not want to be this far north. But since we're here, we'll take a look. Daytime too.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
That's probably a coastal defense. I think if we keep heading north, we will intercept them around here.
Kurs auf diese Tanks anblasen. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Flip on the compressor. It's daytime. Alright, we're gonna take a dip again. Take another listen. Should be getting close enough, I think, to be able to hear
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
even with the engines on. Alright, so we're kind of narrowing it down.
Vermutlich ein Geleit.
Angle in on them.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Go ahead and surface the boat one more time.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
We're back under. We may stay down this time. Oh.
Gestellt.
Yeah, okay. That was a close one. Alright. It's somebody on the attack scope here.
Zu Befehl. Auf Seerohr.
So there's no reason not to put him on the observation too. All ahead slow. They could be anywhere in this area, so we are kind of heading them off at this point.
Kurs setzen.
But they could, they could even be up here already past us. But I tend to think it's more likely that they're down below us here. I'm gonna go ahead and all stop so we can get a good listen. Try to get the hydros expanded. Let's turn off our noise and go blue light. Tell everybody to be quiet. Try to expand the hydrophone out. Start to narrow down.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Narrowing it down. Creep forward because we still haven't detected them yet. Don't want them to slip past. Like I said, they could be up here, so I'm trying to get my hydros overlapping that most of that circle.
Alarm! Feindlicher Zerstörerinsel.
All right,
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation.
and send that report off. Daytime. Let's check the conditions of the sea. Pretty good. A little bit wavy. That cloudy will help hide us a little bit. Our hull will probably come up above the surface ever so slightly. So let's take her down. I think we're at 8 meters right now. Let's take her down to maybe 10 meters. That should still be able to keep our periscope up. Mostly we're just listening on hydros right now anyway. So this is an escorted group. We can free for all on them. All ahead's dead slow. Want to get in there a little bit. This is a convoy. Max sight is out here. We do have an unknown ship. Let's go ahead and continue closing in very slowly. Our depth here is around 190 some meters. That might help us. Like some pretty sizable ships here. We're going to see some coming in. Go ahead and start targeting one of them.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
Alright, I would like to take a look at that ship if possible. Let's get a 0 on it first.
Torpedo ausrichten.
0 in with So we're deep, so our periscope is maximum at its maximum raised level. So if I want to get a better shot, I'm gonna have to come up higher. Looks like there might only be one. There's a little escort there. What is this? This is a destroyer. Could fire a steam torpedo right into this guy.
Torpedokurs berechnen. Torpedo ausrichten. Torpedokurs berechnen.
Yeah, you know what?
Torpedo ausrichten.
We had good luck with the engaging before. It kind of makes them mad, though. They tend to not want to back off as soon as we hit them. Alright, we're going to need to make a little bit shallower depth here if we want to target manually. Let's go ahead to back to 8 meters. Periscope depth.
Tiefe gehen.
Try to ID him. Got 2 stacks. Got that rear. Yeah, right there. 2 stacks, that rear raised part there. Tribal class. Range on him. Oh. Track his speed. Start. I've got steam torpedoes in here, so firing a steam torpedo at him may take him out of action. We may actually fire 2. We've got a patrol boat back there to deal with as well, but that's much less of a risk. It may give us a little bit more opportunity to be firing on the other ships without having to worry about this destroyer constantly bombarding us. So we'll see how we can do with it. Plus, I just like to take destroyers out. Set. Alright, let's take a look at his angle on... We'll get a rough estimate if we can get a line here somewhere. Right, so I'm just going to assume that looks pretty straight north. He's traveling about 37, 38 degrees from due north, so we're going to have to set that. I see they're traveling 7 knots. So we do have this guy marked. So
Herr Kaloy?
what are you looking at? You're looking at this guy here. The observation scope is not nearly as good, but we're going to go ahead and pause this so I can get a read on this thing. Not an Empire Bell. That might be an Empire Tower, because it's got those back poles there. That looks a little bit thicker along those masts, so yeah, I'm going to recognize that Empire Tower. We're going to say it's the same 37 degrees. We're going to assume 7 knots. Oops. Is that not giving me the statometer? Statometer? Because locked on it. I'm not sure why he...
Kapitän?
Maybe because it's the observation scope and not the attack. That makes things harder. Alright, well, it's not that hard. You can just measure it this way. Front of our boat to there is about 2 miles. Go ahead and put that in. You could be putting in 20 here. Alright. Got G7Es available. Let's go ahead and fire 1 G7E at him. It's a Type 2 trigger there. Right. Back to Obsidious here, who is targeting our destroyer friend. And we would like to put maybe 2 G7Es into his side, just in case we screwed up. He won't know where it came from. We're going to go ahead with a 30-meter spread. Try to narrow that down slightly. We're pretty confident in it. Both of these are good for a 90-degree angle hit. I'm going to redirect our boat slightly here. Still got a torpedo left over. Everybody's going to target this Empire Brutus. ahead and start to try to ID him. What is he? Scope up a little bit there. Don't think so. Maybe another Empire Tower. We're gonna go ahead and think that it's an Empire Tower. Traveling direction is probably 37 degrees again.
Rohr 4, bewässern!
A little closer than some of the others, so we're gonna go ahead and fire at 30. Alright, we need to get somebody reloading here. I think... Let's go ahead and...
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. Herr Kaloy?
You need to get on this and start loading. Why is Obsidious here? You need to get back on that attack scope. Didn't mean for you to come back here.
Zu Befehl.
Okay.
Bewegung, los, schneller!
Okay, pass a little time here. Looks like those torpedoes going on that destroyer look good.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Yeah, I think we can watch it from the main map here. See the fish in the water there. It looks like both of them should hit.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden. 40 Sekunden.
First one will hit right in the middle of the ship. Second one should hit slightly in front of that. Two good explosions there on the destroyer. Alright, next.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Looks like both of these shots are pretty good.
20 Sekunden.
Depends on what they do now that they've been...
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
This one should hit if he doesn't stop.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
I'm gonna have a couple hits around the same time. This one's pretty close to the front of that ship. Looks like it's good.
Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloy.
Rated as a miss here. Oh, it missed. It scraped his paint.
Feuer an Deck.
He took a big hit in the front there. Alright, he's done. He's already gone. Is he abandoning ship? No, they're dealing with fires at the moment.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Bestätigt.
What do we got here? We're going to go ahead and target this one because he does have guns on him. Can receive that. Alright, we'll put everybody on this guy. I'm not sure what this one's going to do. He's listing heavily. He's already got water on his deck. I think he's going under at the bow. Yeah. He's already putting lifeboats out. This warship in the back is not sure what's going on. Sidious. Alright, let's ID it. It says 1 nautical mile. I think I know what this is. It is a C3 cargo. I'm assuming it's probably zigzagging. We're going to go ahead and mark 37 degrees, and I don't know the speed it's going anymore because we've been hitting stuff, so go ahead and bring up the timer here. Maybe a little bit hard to measure him because he may be zigzagging back and forth too. We may be off, but I'm thinking he's probably going that 7 knots still to stay in the convoy formation. Excuse me. At least that's what I think. That other patrol boat is just not sure what happened. I mean, I would be pretty scared if I was that little patrol boat and the destroyer lead just got blown up, and then the submarine is just having a field day with the rest of the ships. Hopefully he got a torpedo back in the tube. He was working on it for a little bit. Set 5 knots. He's a little slower. Let's see what we got in the tubes. Yeah, E78. Let's pick up the speed. I'll make sure this hits. Check his direction. He looks good. Close. Report that tribal is sunk. Oh, we got a ship that's kind of in the way still. So this may be bad. That warship has no idea what's going on right now. I'm gonna go ahead and all ahead half, get into the middle of these ships here. We may have to fire on this again. We may end up clipping this ship that's half sinking. We may have wasted a torpedo there. Like it's pretty good to hit this guy that's already sinking. Oh, it's a dud because we pushed it. It's a pretty tough torpedo. Maybe that'll push it under. Rock the boat. That's pretty funny. All right. Yeah. Let's straighten her out a bit and get around that thing.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloy.
Okay, once again, E7A. Flood the tube. Tube 2. We're going to go ahead and pick up the speed on the tube. Fire. Got another one out here as well. Yeah, just Empire Brutus was torpedoed.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. Rohr 1 geladen. 30 Sekunden.
We'll watch this from Obsidious' eyes.
20 Sekunden.
20 seconds.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Treffer.
Looks like it was a hit in the back.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Reported serious damage. That way out there. Oh, that's another destroyer way out in the back there. We're working on our buddy here, though. It looks like the same vessel. We can help our guys out. Guys, assume... Well, we're not going to assume anything. We're going to try to time it. Oh, we got a time. 7 knots. Alright. Tube loaded. E7A. Let's speed it up. Get it over there as fast as we can. Tube 1. Fire. Looks like this guy's dropping people off too. Yeah, he's flooded in the back there. All ahead dead slow.
Bestätigt.
Would not like to give away our position just yet. He may see us though, so maybe I'm gonna turn the boat. This is a G7A, so they're gonna see this long steam. He's looking right at it. So if I'm going to be dealing with him running in, let's just assume he does see this. He's gonna be coming in across here, so I need to make sure. I'm at a pretty good angle, I think. I can continue to run along the torpedo path, although I don't really want to be depth charged, so maybe good to start turning.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Because he's looking right at this.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. 20 Sekunden.
That looks good.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
You can see the streak behind it. There you see it coming. Good hit. That's a big ship for one single torpedo, though. What I'm trying to do is just slow him down or get lucky and sink him. So this guy's, you know, he's probably going to sink. He's bobbing. He's going to sink. I could finish him with a deck gun later once I get away from him. Just need to make sure that they stop. Doesn't look like I hurt him very badly. Got a big hole in the side of him. Look at that. And some deck fires, too. So we'll see how he does. Do have this guy turning a bit towards us. This guy is still moving. Abandoning ship. We have an Empire, well, little. These guys are little cargo vessels here. Empire carry. Couple thousand tons, nothing special there. I could fire a very long shot at this thing. He riding kind of low in the water. I'm not sure. They're probably trying to get the flooding under control. They could spin around and shoot a very long shot at him. Just kind of hoping he goes under. Still has fire on board, but... Alright, let's spin the boat around and see if we can't get him with the rear arc. Got. Pull ahead slow.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloy.
We have a G7A. We can fire it at 40. Got a pretty good 100% chance to hit. Whoops, there we go.
Rohr 5 bewässert.
Send that on its way. What do we got putting in here? This is a G7A with a good angle detonation. So got this ship coming in, so I think we can back off from him. Maybe fire our last G7A from the front tube at this guy right here. We're gonna go ahead and start targeting him with our crew. Our 3-man crew. We'll see how this torpedo does.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. Zu Befehl.
That warship's not sure what's going on. This one moved up here. So this is a G7A. It is a steam torpedo. It is pretty obvious where it came from. At least the direction. And it looks pretty good.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
I think he's still underway. I think he's got his flooding under control. This is probably going to be the end of him, though, if it does detonate. An angle. Hey, we got a good hit. That's going to hurt him pretty bad.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
That should finish him. Alright, back to our buddy over here. We've already got 93% accuracy. Let's go ahead and all stop. Got this Empire Brutus is sinking. Alright. Another G7A.
Rohr 2.
Fire. Kind of gonna curve. We're gonna throw a curveball at him here. See that curve? This is a...
10 Sekunden bis
I'm gonna go ahead and ride that torpedo in. This torpedo is a Type 2 version for detonation. So I'm not sure this angle is good for that. It's supposed to be 60 degrees, and I don't think that's 60 degrees. That's closer to the 90-degree angle once this thing hits.
20 Sekunden.
I think their escorts have... Well, that might not be too bad. We'll see. It's iffy. Oh! Bang. That's only a 2,000 tonner. He's not going to survive that hit. That almost blew him in half. Yeah, he's already going under.
Höhlenbruch, sie sinken.
We can send that off. Well, don't think we have anything left. Okay, we do have the boat coming in here, so let's go ahead and dive. Underneath us, we're assuming we have about 100 meters, so let's go ahead and take her down to 90. We're already all stopped. Close those bulkheads. And we will go back all slow. Dead slow away.
Jawohl. 20 Meter.
Happened to this boat? Yeah, he's floundering over there. We got 3 ships floundering, a couple sunk. I think we're pretty good. For the most part, I think our torpedoes are completely spent, and this guy's already resting on the seafloor. That's how fast he went down. Alright, let's go ahead and leave you, get back to our ship. And I believe our torpedoes are totally expended. Yeah, we're done. Back is definitely gone.
50.
Electric engines are definitely going to give us away, but I'm kind of hoping that he's off center right now, that he's not going to turn on us. So let's see what he does.
90.
And take people off and just listen on the hydros. Listening, we should be totally quiet. We are very close to the seabed right now. He is angling towards us a bit. Where's our depth? We are trying to get a little lower. I think we're okay just to sit here. Guess we could. We need to get somebody on the dive planes. We're bouncing all over the place. I think he's racing off. I think we don't even have to worry about that anymore. Well, even the destroyer's scared. He's zigzagging too. We spooked him. I guess I'd be pretty scared if they attacked the destroyer. You know, those torpedoes are probably better spent sinking tonnage and then trying to slip away, but hitting the destroyer, that's pretty scary. I figured he was at the front, and then I didn't realize there was another one. I saw this. I guess I probably thought there should have probably been one there. Triangle. When I've knocked out the front of that, I can have a field day with whatever's here. These guys in the back aren't seeing where the shots come from. This guy in front could turn around on me. At least from this angle, I figured that I would have some ability to run amongst the convoy, which I kind of did. So I think they're gone. Let's bring her back up to periscope depth. Put him on the observation scope. Like everybody's done here. Abandoning ship there. Ship is abandoned. They're not going to be shooting at us, but we just need to take them down with our guns. He's done. I don't know why he hasn't sunk yet. Alright, let's bring her up. Surface. Normal lighting, diesel compressor, turn on everything. Pump out anything we have in the bilge. Bring us up, please. Blow the tanks. We're up. Alright, on the deck gun. Klaus, why don't you keep an eye out for anybody who's coming. Come on, Sidious, get on the deck gun. He's on his way. Alright, we'll go with the armor piercing just to knock them in the hull a couple times. Punch some holes in them, let the air out. You know how it goes. It hit the water there. Funnel smoke. Yeah, that's them steaming away, so that's okay. We'll be happy with that. Water again there. We're kind of choppy here, the water. How much that dips back and forth. In the future, you know, in the war, you have to lose your deck gun. I mean, you really need the speed underwater to avoid the depth charges, because the depth gun gives you some drag. But it is really nice for just torpedoing once, and then they get into a situation like this. You just surface and finish them off. But later in the war, you're just going to have to use the extra torpedoes to just take them down, because you don't want to surface. Well, you can surface, but I mean, what I'm trying to say is you don't want to lose the speed, sacrifice the speed just to finish somebody off. Instead, just hit with the torpedoes, a couple torpedoes, and be done with them. Come on, buddy. You're done. Doesn't he know he's finished? There we go. Let's see what else we got here. That guy way out there. Got this one way over here. I wonder if I can hit it from here. Not able to tell, really. That looked like it hit. Looked like it hit near the top there. Let's switch to the HE. Maybe I can set it on fire. Yeah, that hit. In some weird way, this reminds me of back in the day when I used to play Battlefield. Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3. And I was always pretty good with the tank. Actually, I was probably a little too good with the tank. Being able to fire from distance and still get really incredible hits. Alright, let's pass a little time here. I gotta keep an eye out in case they decide to turn around. Sometimes those escorts are like, hey, this guy's back there still sinking stuff, let's go get him. Contact ship. That's way out there. Unless he's coming to help. No, they're sailing off. Okay, back to the deck gun here. Pretty far out. We'll stick with the HE rounds. Maybe I can set it on fire. Might have been a little high. That hit. The trajectory on these things is pretty straight. So you do have a little bit of a dip to it, but you don't have to overdo it. Well, we're going to run into this lifeboat, and I feel bad for them. Whoop. I may have hit the stack, actually. The waves are just killing me here. I'm hitting. Hi, how are you guys? We're the U-boat that just blew you guys up. You're pretty far from your ship. Your buddies left you here. Yeah, that hit short. The waves, telling you, at the last second, those waves just kind of throw you. See that? Look at that. If I don't move the mouse, you can see how much that dips back and forth unpredictably. I'm not moving the mouse anymore. It's pretty cool. I do like how the deck gun is a little bit hard to aim. I think there's still no fire on this guy. I didn't think these HE rounds would do their job and set them on fire. It hasn't done that yet. shoot maybe near the front. He sinks, but he doesn't set on fire. Alright, that's fine. Auto save. Send that off. Dex awash. Let's get you off that gun. We're going to be starting to head home here. Blue light. Open the bulkheads up. We don't need those closed anymore. Just worried an airplane's gonna show up. Our guys are like, oh, are we supposed to be getting under? Yeah, just let in all kinds of water. Look at that. We're just gonna flood the sub really quick, everybody. It's fine. The little hatch, it doesn't let in that much water. It just kind of splashes in there, you know? Alright, we are still in diesel, so we're going to make sure we're all ahead half. You can go to rest. Alright, and we're out of here. Unless we come up against anything, I think we're just going to be heading home. We're keeping decks awash for a little bit, try to get by this airfield as much as possible, especially get out of the area. At least until nighttime, I would like to keep decks awash. Support funnel smoke.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Where do we see funnel smoke from? Alright, take us under. Let's take a listen. I mean, if it's a single transport ship, we may just go blow him up. Oh, this may be this thing right here. We'll take a look-see. We still have deck gun ammo. Big convoy behind it.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloy.
We're okay for checking it out. Let's take a look at him. In front of our ship here. 0 degree. Let's see who he is. Come on. Ooh, he's probably armed too. Can't tell if he's got any guns on him. We'll continue to close. Let's go ahead and lock. All ahead 3/4. Take a look at him here. He is armed. I don't know if we want to mess with him. Getting in a shootout with this guy is just probably not worth it. But still, you know, it might be kind of fun. But would that be a terrible way to die, wouldn't it? He's got 3 guns on the back of that ship and 2 on the front. So, you know, it's not worth it. We're doing so well, why would we want to take a chance? If I had a torpedo, that would be a different story. I do not have a torpedo. We do have to worry about this convoy. We're gonna go ahead and just sail away from it. Go ahead and all ahead 3/4. That's a shame. I would have liked to have sunk him. But, risk and reward, you know, but submarines can't take hits, and he can. The other ones were mostly sunk, and we still pumped quite a few rounds into each of them, and he can shoot 5 guns for every one we shoot at him. Alright, I'm going to get out of here and I'll come back if anything else happens, but I think we're kind of in the clear at the moment. Alright, so this says we see a tiny ship. I don't see any tiny ship though. Any ship there? It says we see something. We'll take a look. We're currently with decks awash, but we'll go ahead and put a periscope depth, almost surface the boat. Go on the attack scope. Oh, Type C. Alright. We're okay. Greetings, Type C. It's almost nighttime. I think we're going to go ahead and bring the boat up. Alright, well, we're heading out again. Still trying to get out of here. I have spotted another contrail. We are not decks awash. We are currently trying to get there. We'll see. That contrail was somewhere over here. It looked like it was flying our direction. Funnel smoke. Probably the guy we just left. And it's now nighttime. I don't think that airplanes will be flying too much into the dark. Go ahead and bring the boat back up. We hit the hay. And would like you on the observation for at least a little bit. We'll report it. Where is this ship going? Not sure, but we're not going to mess with it. We're just getting out of this area right now. Transport ship spotted. This.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Well, we're going to try to zoom in and see. We can't. It's out of our line of sight. Down in there somewhere. Going to turn us around. Let's see if we can't chase him down. Take a closer look.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Head 3/4. What do we got here? This is a Spanish vessel.
Kurs setzen.
Better go ahead and talk to him. All ahead full.
Kurs an. Legen Sie den Kurs
Come on, Spanish vessel, heave to.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Legen Sie den Kurs an.
All at half. Dead slope. I think he's coming to a stop. Well, let's stop. Alright, we're gonna send somebody over there. Probably Sidious, Wachter if we can. And our navigator is no, Haganah? Okay. Sidious can't because he's too tired, but we can send Haganah, we can send Wachter, and let's go ahead and send our tough guy here, Hans May. Looks good. The Monte Banderas.
What do you need, officer?
Yeah, we'll go talk to you. Port of Vigo, he's going completely the wrong direction. That is a total lie. We're going to say that's false. We're going to tell him that your course doesn't look like you're traveling there. You try to question his authenticity, he finds some explanations to some of your challenge, but after you repeat to casts the doubts, he breaks and admits that the documents are fake. They smuggle various goods to Britain under false flags. Can sink her without incident. So we're just going to go ahead and order them to evacuate. And return to our ship. Mr. Obsidious, why don't you get on that deck gun, please? Let's put this thing out of our misery. People jumping around there. Oh, I put you on the flak gun. We'll go ahead and get on the deck gun. They're putting to sea. You guys smuggle stuff this far north and you expect me to believe that? I mean, come on. What are you thinking? Alright, we're gonna fire in your... Try to put something on fire here. Try shooting down by the water here with a high explosive. Shoot at his flag. I think that didn't hit. Whoopsie. Shoot your lifeboat. Oops. Whoa. See that? Oh, sorry, buddy. That almost hit you in the head. You'll be fine. Is it already listing? That did some damage to it, didn't it? Hey, there we go. Maybe enough to sink them. Nobody on the boat. Not going to be putting any fires out, that's for sure. All right. Whoop. Combine these together. She's going under. There's a mod that is better about sinking. They capsize, they roll over, they don't sink like rock like this. So that's kind of nice. But I don't have any mods installed. I'm just going with what this is. So that was pretty cool though. Alright. Get underway here. Second observation, please. Although you can probably go to bed. I think we're okay. Alright, I'll get back to you when we get something else happening here, or we get back to port. Alright, welcome back to La Rochelle, everybody. It was a pretty good trip, I think. We had some excitement. Let's report in. Moving forward with our Knight's Cross with oak leaves. And Knight's Cross here for Haguenau. Let's see, what do we sink? We got some rubber. Valuables, nice. Some more valuables. Like we got into a good convoy there. Rubber, food, and that's what we sunk there. 25,000 tons. And interestingly enough, look at this. The Flower class corvette, and 2 tribal class destroyers. We went on a murdering spree there. That was a Swedish ship, even though it was flying a Spanish flag. That was interesting. Well, fairly successful run, I think. They're not going to give me any favors yet. I'd like to increase my crew. Oh well. Alright, so we do need to send, let's check our headquarters here. 2 days to complete. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start loading some stuff in. Our food supplies are already maxed out. We're gonna get the full. Got plenty of money, so we're not really worried about our merchant. How many T2s that are just regular old, everyday, run-of-the-mill T2s? We do not. Oh, there is one. All right, let's put that. Let's put that in the bow. And then I think we're gonna put a bunch of T1 again with the T1s. Jeez. All right. Well, we'll let them load up. But we also need deck gun ammo too. Do you like the high explosives? I'm gonna sell these. Some more high explosives there. Oh, gonna let us put them there. All right, that's fine. Flak gun's okay. You can actually get more flak gun ammo. This is high explosive, armor piercing. Setting planes on fire or shooting through their hull. I'm gonna go with setting them on fire. A little bit more armor piercing too. There we go. Might as well fill that up. 3 days, that's good. What we want, because that'll bring back our production guy here. There it is. G70 torpedo T3s. Great. Alright, what operation do we have left here? Sonar decoys, that would be nice. Improved toilets. Oldorp is our merchant. Probably use him to buy some stuff.
Kapitän?
Can we switch him out on the boat for a minute? Or the radio man May. Alright, let's put May back and let's bring Oldorp back in for the time being. Oldorp. Oh, let's make sure we select Oldorp here.
Herr Kaloy?
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau.
So he'll get us a little bit of a discount on things. Okay, some torpedoes. Come on, is there any T3s? Yes. We're gonna get all these T3s. There's the T1, which is a steam torpedo with a Type 3 detonator. Which we also like that too. I'll take all of those all day long. We just researched it, so there's not a whole lot. We'll go ahead and just take what we can and run with it. Alright. And, yeah, let's see what we can do with our headquarters again. Sonar decoys. Those are little devices you carry to the back of the boat and drop them off. I'm not too worried about those just yet. We like to get better toilets. Snorkel is 24 days. The radar detector, I don't know. Torpedo control, FAT, only 10 days. That is something that gives us an option. You fire it, and once it goes to a certain distance, if it doesn't hit anything, it starts zigzagging back and forth. So kind of nice for convoys, and we are running into them a little bit early. Probably a better option than some of the other stuff that's available, although the sonar decoys are kind of nice. Go ahead and put an engineer on that if I can. I'm gonna have to take somebody and take them off duty though. Okay, Oldorp, you're off again. You're doing good things though, even though we would like to have you on the boat. Do we put back on? Probably Hans May. This guy's an expert. Oh, the radio man's even better. 35% faster at radio stuff. Let's check that first. That's engineer. Is there anything to do with the radio operator? Engineer, radio man, Matox, hydrophone. And let's go ahead and put our radio guy here. Like I said, he's 35% faster. Oh, we're gonna accept that. That means we can bring Oldorp back on. That's good. We liked him. He was good. We'll assign him to a task here. He is the chief engineer. Pass some time here. All right, Oldorp. If there's anything else we need, I think we are good. Don't need to worry about the food situation. That's good. Fuel situation is good. Torpedo situation. Oh, we do need one in the back. We do have another T3 here. Go ahead and take that. Don't think there's anything to upgrade. We're gonna go ahead and pass on that. We do have to upgrade Wachter. So Wachter is thorough. He's all about the torpedoes. Loads 33% faster. That would be nice. Ooh, could be a sapper. We could send him over. He already sent him over anyway because he's an English speaker. Can actually sink enemy vessels with sapping. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do sapper. Okay, 7 more hours to load that torpedo. All right, let's talk to the leading officer here. Orders from Admiralty. What have we got? The Black Pit again. Southern routes. What have we got down here? Get another radio man if we go down there. We get nothing here, just some small bonuses. Belfast Harbor. We do get another leader. Could attack Scapa Flow and get another leader. Could try to get that espionage and get nothing. Could go through Gibraltar and get nothing. Working on the Black Pit. Be nice to kind of try to finish that, I think. That's an easy mission. Let's go ahead and take that. Nothing special for it, though. And again, we don't get any favors. I would like to take more officers on board. We only need to sink 4,000 tons with a bonus of 4,000, I think. We get a little bit more, so nothing too difficult there. We've been sinking 25 to 45,000, I think, each time. All right, let's check the crew, make sure everybody's good to go. We do have a full complement of everybody here. I think everybody is assigned to their perfect task. Sharticus is doing his typical watch schedule here, and I wouldn't mind dropping him on flat guns if he has to. Wachter is our mechanic, Oldorp our chief engineer. This is our typical run here that we do like to have, because having Oldorp on the engines most of the time, but also helping with loading is really nice. So if we get another person in, we'd probably take Maze and get him on the radio all the time, and backing up with the first aid. All right, I think we're good to start our voyage here. Let's go ahead, all ahead slope as we depart. All right, thanks everybody for joining. Hope you enjoyed the episode. In the next one, we are going on another easy patrol as we're trying to finish off that Black Pit objective. Thanks for joining. Take care. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out, everybody.